everyone. Welcome to another one of Compass's vlogs.
We are spending some time talking about leadership.
We like leadership.
We do.
We like leaders.
This is something we have continually been growing in for 20 plus years. And one of the ways we grow is we read books.
We don't read books. We listen to books.
So one of the books that we have been listening to over the years is one called The Ideal Team Player.
The author is Patrick Lencioni. He's written some other books, and we've mentioned them before. One of his best books that he's also written is called 5 Dysfunctions of a Team. And but this book, The Ideal Team Player, has been really catalytic for us in helping us build better teams that achieve better, that work together better, that are more fun to be a part of. So we're going to talk about what it makes to be an ideal team player. If you've already watched the first video, you'll notice that we talked about the hungry part of it, but there are 3 aspects to what we consider an ideal team player, and this is what we're looking for in people, especially in our leaders. The first one is hungry, like I said. You watched the earlier video to learn about that one. But the second one, that was funny, but the second one is humble. Now you might have been expecting me to say educated or experienced. Nope, those are not actually things that make somebody an ideal team player. They might make you really capable of doing the work, but they're not going to make you great on the team. And so what we're talking about is how being hungry, humble, or smart makes you good on the team. We're going to talk about humble right now.
One of the things we've learned over the years is, honestly, if you like the people you work with, it's a lot more fun to be in a job. If you are dreading the people that you show up next to every day, that makes for not a very fun workplace. But if you genuinely like the people, if they are ideal team players, you're going to find that it is a very enjoyable place to be. And so that's what we're always trying to create here. And one of the ways that people are just really pretty amazing to be with is if they're humble.
Now, when we say humble, we don't mean thinking badly about themselves. Actually, that's not humility, and it's not very attractive. So that's not what we're talking about. What we're really talking about is somebody who doesn't feel like they have to always be perfect. A humble person is someone who is willing to say, oops, I messed up. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. That's an extremely humble and healthy thing to do, especially because you're saying, I know I'm not perfect, so let's clean up and move on. A humble person also isn't always looking to get all the attention, always to be right, always to be bragged about. Humble person wants to brag about others, to celebrate somebody else's success. People who are humble don't make the team about them. They put themselves in the team and want to see the whole team elevate, and sometimes they may not even get noticed.
So when we're looking for employees that are going to really stand out and be ideal team players, be fun to be with, we're going to be looking for people who aren't quote unquote about themselves, but they're about the team, and they're able to admit when they're wrong. This is something that I personally have had to grow in over my lifetime, that yes, I don't like being wrong. I don't like it at all. In fact, one of my favorite things to say is what?
You are right.
Oh, I love when people say that to me. But I've learned over the years.
And the way you know that she likes that is if I say to her, honey, you are wrong. It hurts.
All right, enough about me. No, seriously. So this is an area that I personally have continued to grow in, because we need to be able to say, hey, I made a mistake, or let me look at that. What's a better way to do that? And when we're constantly able to do that in a team and a safe place, we're able to find better answers each and every day to all the questions we ask ourselves.
So if you're interested in growing in leadership at Compass, that is a personality trait, something about your character that you're really going to make sure shines. Practice saying I'm sorry. In fact, that's a really good tip of the day. Find somebody that you can apologize to, because chances are you stepped on somebody's toe at least once, right? But get comfortable with saying, hey, you know what? I could have done better. Also get comfortable with saying you did great, not me. You did great. Those are behaviors that reflect humility of heart, and that's somebody that people want to be around. So, humble. That's one of the second key traits.
All right. Well, stay tuned. We got another one coming.
See you later.